So what I have observed is that there are celebrities who look over in the space of intelligent black people. They'll see some black man or woman that's doing really well. Maybe they're not making 10 million a year, but maybe they're making $500,000 a year. But they say what they want, they do what they want. They're doing work that matters to them. They're around people that they love. They're not in a hostile environment. And you can't tell me that somebody who is trapped in Hollywood isn't going to envy that, right? I think they look at that and they say, wow, okay, so this is like blackness 2.0. I don't have to sell my soul in order to pay the bills. Give me a yes if you understand what I'm saying. I don't have to go and be around people who despise me. I can be around people who love me. I don't have to be around people who will take me in spite of who I am. I can be around people who will take me in because of who I am, right? So I think that's what drew Nick Cannon over to the space. But the problem that Nick ran into, and I talked to Nick Cannon's dad for 45 minutes. Again, another guy who comes from a smart family, right? So Nick, like Nick's dad is super smart, very pro-black. And when we were talking, the hard part is I'm used to pursuing my blackness with no constraints. I'm used to saying, okay, let's do what needs to be done and do it the way it needs to be done. We ain't got to ask nobody's permission. But I felt that with Nick's dad, I think he was kind of stuck like where it's like, okay, I want to do all this pro-black stuff, but my son is, making 20 million a year on The Masked Singer, right? Or he's making 80 million a year from all these, doing comedy and whatever else he does, and he's good at it. But it's like two different worlds, and I think Nick tried to sort of navigate in that world and to sort of be as free as he wanted to be and kind of flex, and he ended up getting caught. And y'all saw what happened when Nick pissed off his bosses. They publicly humiliated him deliberately. He knows that there's certain people you just don't mess with. These are the same people who are, controlling media, like in terms of what's happening over in the Middle East. They're telling you what you're allowed to think. In fact, if you notice, and I'm going to stop talking because I want to get your thoughts on this, but like even if you can even connect it to this war, right? And I'm not telling anybody what side you're supposed to pick, but one thing you'll notice very clearly is that if you ask regular people who are just free, who could just say whatever they want, what do you think about what's going on over there in Israel and Palestine? A lot of regular people are going to say that's oppression. Like what they're doing to the Palestinians is terrible. They need to stop, blah, 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 blah. Go ask celebrities. Look at what black celebrities are saying online. Look at what black athletes are saying online. Look at what wealthy black people who are mainstream are saying. Their opinion is like, oh my God, I can't believe that they came over here and did X, Y, Z to these poor people. Again, all of it's terrible, though. I want to make that clear. I'm not telling you that you're wrong.